Race Official of the Year. The nominees are Anne Russell, National Track and Regional Commissaire; Andy Smith, National Escort Group Wales; Richard Hopkins, Race Judge and Timekeeper.
I just got involved with the normal club routine. I did my stint as club secretary and helping out at events, doing whatever was necessary really. So there's some events I do in Wales that I've done for years because I've got a good relationship with the organisers and they always ask me to go along. And most of those as chief judge because they're road events. But I know in 2012 what my pinnacle was being asked to go to the Paralympics as an official, and it was a privilege to be there to see those guys racing. The thrill for me at the moment is watching some of these guys now riding the London 6. I've watched those guys since they were 12 years old, since they started as in the youth omniums on tracks all around the country or on crit circuits, and just seeing them progress. And also helping and mentoring, coaching newer commissaires. I mean, every day's a school day. You know, every event you go to, you learn something else. Even at, no matter how many you've done, there's always something happens. You think, oh, didn't know that before.
It's an exciting sport to be in. I've worked on previous Tours of Britain as car drivers, but in different roles. But to do it on a bike is even better still. The duties of the NEG are to ensure the safe transit of the race through the roads. A lot of the events are not done on closed roads. We operate what they call a rolling sort of road closure. But being part of the team doing it on a bike, we also work in line with static marshals. And they've got to be a special kind of character to stand in front of a car driver who doesn't want to stop to let the cyclist through. But our role is to ensure the safety of the riders and the public who were in the area at the time. I worked on the Tour of Britain, just gone, but local events have been the Rasta Cymru, the Grand Prix of Wales, the Junior Tour of Wales, are the local events. I've been up to North Wales on the North Wales series. It is a really exciting thing to be involved in. It's another reason to ride a motorbike if you're into bikes, and if you're interested in any way in cycle road racing, you get to be in the thick of it, and it is an exciting sport to be involved in.
I mean, the very first race I did was way back at the beginning was the Étape de la Défense. Will Pring organised the first one of those and asked me if I had help out doing the results. So wrote the first computer system for that about 15 years ago now, maybe even more than that. And it's sort of grown from there. But this year I seem to have been everywhere. I did the Welsh Champs, Welsh Crit Champs. Did a race over in England, the Junior Tour of the Mendits. A few other time trials and other bits and pieces over in Wales, and of course the Junior Tour of Wales as well. Back in days of yore, it used to be 4 people shouting into dictaphones and then we'd decide afterwards who was right. But more recently, I've worked out a little system with some cameras that make it easy to see on screen exactly who is where, and we can stop frame and go right down and make sure we get it exactly right. The thing I really enjoy about it is there's always such a good team and such a good team atmosphere we get at the races, and when it's all really working right and the commissaires are doing their job and then I get to do my little bit at the end, and the marshals and the NEG out there as well, it's a really good crowd.
And the presenter for this next award has just come back from the Track World Cup in Colombia. I'd like to welcome British cycling Olympic podium athlete Ciara Horn. And the winner of the Race Official of the Year is Richard Hopkins. Ignore that lot. And could we also welcome to the stage our nominees as well, Anne Russell and Andy Well, congratulations to all of you, particularly you, Richard. It's been a busy year.
Just a little bit, yes. I think in 2014 I did 3 races, and this year it's been something like 20, so a little bit busy. But it's really fitting that Anne and Andy are my fellow nominees, because I couldn't do the bit I do without the NEG and the marshals, and Anne especially. If I have an assistant at a race, normally it's Mrs. Russell. So yeah, it's very much thanks to these two as well.
Excellent. Well done to all of you. Get yourselves a drink, you deserve it.